What's going on, everybody? This your boy Chris. Yeah, I know you probably don't see Leisha here. It's all good. Don't worry. Everything's still good. But yo, I just recorded a video of myself just going through my own thoughts, just processing things, and I'm going to share it here. And this is something that me and Leisha are more than likely going to do because a lot of times we have downloads together and we just get into these really deep conversations. And sometimes we have them apart. So every now and again, what we're thinking about doing, and we would like to know if this would be something helpful for you all, if you all could actually see us going through and processing certain ideas and concepts, especially when it comes to spirituality, relationships, things of that nature. Um, and we can just post it up and just let y'all see. So check out this video that I just did, and whenever my baby gets her downloads and she records her videos, then we'll do that as well. But check it out, let us know what you think, and we'll go from there. Peace out. All right, y'all, we're gonna call this driving with Chris. um I really wish that I can go into this with some preface to help build some foundational stuff, terms and things of that nature to really help in understanding what I'm about to say right now. But that would probably be for another video for those who may want to inquire more about what I'm talking about. But I'm just saying this as a preface because there's probably going to be some things that I say that not everybody would understand. But one of the things that I've learned through my journey of studying esoteric knowledge and really trying to understand the formation of the universe. Let's start there with the formation of the universe. You know, there are so many creation stories. When you look at Christianity, you look into the E5 tradition. When you study the story that the oh gosh, I can't remember the name of the people in Africa that studied the dog star. I can't remember. It's gonna come to me later. But one of the stories that really broke it down very simply for me was understanding that there are three forces that are in play. There's one force that wants to expand, one force that wants to contract, and then there's one force that keeps everything in play. And before I started my spiritual journey, I thought a lot of these creation stories were ones that were taken literal. But recently, through my studies, I understand them to be allegorical. And in looking at that, all creation stories are a story of my creation and your creation. Because even when you look at it at a cellular level, as far as a baby developing in the womb, where it started in darkness, and if we refer back to the Christian story, at first there was darkness, and then God said, "Let there be light." So in the mother's womb, there's darkness, and if you've done any studies on semen, the part that actually fertilizes the egg, that semen has light in it. And when you think about the Big Bang Theory, about how everything just exploded and it just came to be, well, when you look at the stages of a cell forming. It starts off from one circle, then it goes into two circles, vesicle Pisces, and it multiplies out, and you boom, you got this big bang of cells that have formed. And I'm saying all this to say is that all of these different creation stories are a story of you, a story of me. And it really benefits us when we look at things not so much in a literal sense, but in an allegorical sense. Because even when you look at the story of Cain and Abel, you're looking at the fight between your lower self and your higher self. And in most cases, our lower selves have really ran a lot of the story for a very long time. And that lower self doesn't want to let go of the control that it's had for all of these eons, all of these incarnations that we've had. So when you look at that and you look at these stories that are just a story of you, it could probably really help in your evolution and understanding that you are so much more. There was some other stuff that I was planning on putting in this, but now I'm drawing a blank as I decided to do a video. Probably next time what I'm going to do is just, actually, you know what? When it comes to this spiritual journey, we have a lot of knowledge that we want to share, a lot of words of wisdom and things of that nature. But hey, I don't even know if I'm going to put this video out. It's just going to be a video that's been created. But when it comes to the spiritual journey, there becomes a point in which the knowledge has to become wisdom, which means that there has to be some action that is put into it. And I'm saying this to say that in order for me to become more comfortable and giving out the information or the downloads that come to me as they do, I have to practice more on coming in front of the camera or recording myself or however it comes about, so that, because there's a lot of epiphanies that are happening, and in regards to one, and I'll share real quickly, which is that for a while now it's kind of been bothering me, this whole idea of these lessons never ending, these cycles just repeating themselves, and it's just this whole thing going over and over again. But when you really understand the soul and what it is, which is energy, it can never be created nor destroyed. And for a while I was always thinking about, like, how did this begin? Where did it really begin? Who was this that begun all of this? But it's a concept that I'm learning to really accept, which is that there is no beginning, there is no end. There is a beginning to this experience that I'm having as God, experiencing the life of Nasir, but there's no beginning to end to me. So I'm gonna leave it at that, because there's so much more that I can go into on it. But yeah, this is just my thoughts as I'm traveling down the road. Hopefully this information I can use to come back to and look at and dive a little bit more into myself, or hopefully for whoever may watch this, they can have a spark in themselves. So until next time, peace out.